Discover the hidden secrets of Stoicism. What I wish I knew when I was younger. He who is brave is free. Welcome back to Stoic in Your Life. Today we embark on a journey to uncover the hidden secrets of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time with its profound insights and practical wisdom. These are the lessons I wish I knew when I was younger, lessons that have the power to transform your life and equip you with the resilience to face any challenge. In this video, we will delve deep into the core principles of Stoic thought, revealing how these ancient teachings can reshape our understanding of the world and provide us with the mental fortitude to navigate life's obstacles with grace and calm. From understanding the nature of control to practicing mindfulness and acceptance, these timeless concepts offer a blueprint for living a fulfilled and serene life. Stay with me until the end, where I'll share some powerful quotes that will bolster your resolve and inspire you to integrate these teachings into your daily life. If you're new here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin this enlightening journey together. Are you ready? 1. Take control of your life. In life, we often find ourselves seeking happiness in places where it was once lost, forgetting that the essence of growth lies in moving forward. Those with the most tumultuous pasts often have the potential to craft the brightest futures. As the philosopher Seneca wisely noted, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." If you don't take the reins and design your own life plan, you'll inevitably end up being a part of someone else's, and their plans for you are likely far from your aspirations. Embracing forgiveness silently and choosing to distance yourself from toxic individuals is an act of self-preservation and respect. We must not hold on to the past, for while it may have been beautiful, it is now a memory, and clinging to it prevents us from embracing the future. In your journey, be cautious about being too available to those who only seek your presence for their convenience. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away." Time is invaluable, and how you spend it, and with whom, is a testament to your values. The things that seem crucial now may become trivial with the passage of time, so do not harm others or yourself in the pursuit of temporary relief. Cultivate self-respect and self-love, because if you don't, you open the door for others to disrespect you. The greatest reward from your efforts is not what you receive, but who you become in the process. Time reveals true character and intentions, just as clocks show the passing hours. Healing does not erase the existence of wounds. It signifies that these wounds no longer dictate your life. Acknowledging your current dissatisfaction is the first step towards transformative change. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Pursue what you love to avoid the dissatisfaction of settling for what you don't. Education is a lifelong journey, filled with lessons often wrapped in pain. Accept pain as a teacher, but do not let it become your master. Obstacles, rather than hindrances, are signposts guiding you to a more meaningful path. Choosing the path of least resistance may seem easier, but it rarely leads to growth or fulfillment. Your journey is uniquely yours. Others may accompany you, but no one can walk it on your behalf. Your value is intrinsic and not dependent on others' recognition. The price of progress is patience and resilience. Remember, the struggles you endure now will serve you well in the future. As Marcus Aurelius put it, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Take control of your life, or others will do it for you. Embrace honesty and responsibility. Face your challenges head-on, and you will find they are often not as formidable as they appear. True happiness and self-discovery come from overcoming adversity, as only then can you truly prove your worth. Changing yourself is the first step towards changing your world. You can either draw lines that confine you or cross them to explore new possibilities. Each chapter in life offers a new perspective, and just because one chapter is difficult doesn't mean the next will be the same. The ability to make wise choices is important, but so is the courage to walk away from the wrong ones. Enjoy your own company, and loneliness will not be an issue. Clinging to past possibilities causes unnecessary suffering. Your wounds may not be your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Close doors that lead nowhere, not out of pride, but because they no longer serve your growth. Possessions often end up possessing us more than we possess them. Much of our suffering stems from taking every thought as truth. We cannot dwell on our wounds forever. Action is necessary for progress. As Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Your path to success starts with taking a chance. Attempting to please everyone can ruin your life. Prioritize your happiness and well-being. A good life isn't devoid of sadness, but it uses suffering as a catalyst for development. Sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. Pain is a message signaling areas of life that need fixing. Following an existing path is easy, but forging a new one, though painful, can lead to incredible places. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By carving out your own path and embracing the teachings of Stoicism, you empower yourself to live a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. 2. Neither success nor failure is ever final. One thing I wish I had known when I was younger is that neither success nor failure is ever final. It's easy to get caught up in the highs and lows, but remember, the depth of your pain is often an indication of the height of your potential. Perhaps you've been treated unfairly, and it hurts deeply, but this pain is a sign that you are growing. Growth often means outgrowing old friends who haven't changed, and while this can lead to feelings of guilt, it's a necessary price for personal development. In our journey, it's important to understand that the world won't treat us kindly just because we're good people. Often, it is the good people who are taken advantage of the most. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius once said, "The real man smiles in trouble, gathers strength from distress, and grows brave by reflection." If someone's actions don't match their words, it's wise to walk away. The fear of someone leaving can sometimes be more painful than the actual departure, but courage lies in facing these fears head-on. Every success story is built on courageous decisions. When we turn our anger towards those who hurt us into sympathy, our lives become much more peaceful. Those who hurt us are often more selfish than we realize, and understanding this can free us from their grip. As you walk your path, remember, you are creating it with each step. This path is uniquely yours, shaped by your choices and perseverance. Free yourself from the shackles of others' opinions. Don't fear disappointing people. Live the life you envision for yourself. You will meet people who are impossible to get along with despite your best efforts. It's a fact of life that we must accept and move past. Change is daunting because it presents unknown challenges, but staying stagnant out of fear of the unknown is not the answer. Take risks and make decisions for yourself rather than waiting for others, or you might miss out on life's wonders. Stop trying to change others. Focus on changing yourself or your surroundings. Never abandon your true desires, for a person with big dreams is more powerful than one with mere facts. At some point, you'll understand that no one has a say in your life unless you allow it. Your life gains meaning in direct proportion to the responsibility you accept. Seek to understand others before seeking to be understood yourself. From suffering, the strongest souls emerge, and the most formidable characters bear the deepest scars. Resilience is crucial. Without it, life's challenges will only become more daunting. Always prioritize your transformation over your current self. Do not cling to any person, not even your most beloved, for every person can be both a prison and a sanctuary. Embrace your mistakes. Don't hide them, especially from yourself. Life improves significantly when health becomes your priority. The more seriously you take yourself, the more unhappiness you invite. Redirect the energy spent on complaints towards actionable change. Let me share a story from modern life to illustrate these principles. Consider Jane, a young professional who always aimed to please others, especially at work. She worked tirelessly to meet everyone's expectations, often sacrificing her own happiness and health. Despite her efforts, she faced constant criticism and disappointment. One day, Jane decided to take a step back and reflect. She realized that she had been living for others, not for herself. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, she started focusing on what she could control: her actions, her health, and her happiness. She stopped trying to change her difficult colleagues and instead changed her approach to work and life. Jane began setting boundaries, prioritizing her well-being, and pursuing her passions. This shift not only improved her mental and physical health, but also led to greater respect and success at work. So, what about you? Have you ever felt trapped by others' expectations or your own fear of failure? How might your life change if you focused more on your path and less on external validation? Remember, the essence of Stoicism lies in embracing change, seeking personal growth, and finding peace within ourselves, regardless of the external chaos. Take these lessons to heart, and let them guide you towards a more fulfilling and resilient life. 3. Take the responsibility. When we take responsibility, we move out of victim mode and progress forward, embracing the present moment as if we had chosen it. Think about this. Instead of fighting against things beyond our control, what if we accepted them? This approach transforms our life, making the present moment our ally rather than our enemy. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Can you imagine the peace that comes from letting go of what you can't change and working with life, not against it? Letting go of things can be more powerful than clinging to them. Sometimes the place you're used to isn't where you belong. Every obstacle, when viewed with love, can transform into a profound life lesson. As you strive for self-improvement, you may feel disappointed by others. Remember Marcus Aurelius's advice: be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. How can you balance high standards for yourself with understanding towards others? What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Don't wait for others to act ethically. People often act out of self-interest. As Seneca wisely said, "Remember that all we have is on loan from fortune, which can reclaim it without our permission, indeed, without even advance notice." How can you focus on your internal strength rather than external circumstances? Often there's a gap between knowing better and doing better. Prioritize your mental health and avoid adapting to toxic environments. How can you start putting your well-being first today? If you lack the strength to set your own terms in life, you'll have to accept the terms it offers. Seeing the big picture from a distance provides clarity with less emotional confusion. Your primary duty to society is to take care of yourself first. Even if mistreated, don't let it make you bitter. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy, said Marcus Aurelius. How can you maintain your integrity despite others' actions? Realize that you can't make people love you as you love them. The regret of prioritizing those who don't prioritize you is painful. How can you ensure you're valuing yourself properly? Emerging from life's storms changes you. The key is to look forward. The past should not anchor you. Life's lessons must be lived to be understood. As Marcus Aurelius advised, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Before starting a new chapter, you must end the old one. Tell yourself that the past will not return and nothing is irreplaceable. Although you might feel alone, remember, it's up to you to rise and keep moving. How can you embrace the future with courage? Driving through darkness, you see only as far as your headlights, yet you can complete your journey that way. Everything will be all right in the end, and if it isn't, it's not the end. If something makes you nervous, you're on the right path. Anne Frank once said, "What a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't yet happened." Are you open to the possibility that your best days are still ahead? At any moment, you have two options: step forward into growth or back into safety. Improving your life can start simply by keeping your promises to yourself. Your future self is observing you through your memories. Sometimes, a setback is a blessing in disguise. The impediment to action advances action, Marcus Aurelius noted. If you risk nothing, you risk more. What risks are you willing to take to ensure you grow? By addressing these open-ended questions and contemplating these famous quotes, we deepen our understanding of Stoicism and how its principles can be applied in our daily lives. The journey through life's challenges is ongoing, but with a Stoic mindset, we learn to navigate it with resilience and wisdom. As we embrace the wisdom of Stoic philosophers, we find that true strength comes from within, transforming our approach to every situation we encounter. How will you apply these lessons to your life today? 4. Step out of our comfort zones. Imagine navigating the intricate path of life, guided by the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy. Hope, much like a star, may be invisible during the bright moments of life, but shines brilliantly during the darkest of times. While we can't rewind time, we possess the power to shape our future. To truly understand our limits, we must push beyond them, for it is in these moments of challenge that our true potential is revealed. Embrace the idea that changing your future is within your grasp, and remember that if you despise starting anew, the solution is simple. Persevere. Every vision the mind can conceive can become reality, echoing the sentiment of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Greatness is achieved not by seeking permission but by seizing the moment. Not all storms are destructive. Some are essential for clearing a path to new beginnings. To redefine the possible, we must venture into the realm of the impossible. Embrace failures as stepping stones to success, a notion underscored by Seneca's wisdom. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. It is through adversity that we meet our true selves. The beauty of a journey lies not in its destination, but in the journey itself. Our thoughts shape our reality, and the strength within us is always greater than the challenges we face. Time, once wasted, demands retribution, reminding us to live purposefully. Life truly begins when we step out of our comfort zones. The future holds far better opportunities than anything left behind, as the present moment is the starting point for what lies ahead. Your best self has awaited you all along. Do not keep it waiting. Being prepared for opportunity when it arises is the secret to success, much like the Stoic understanding that fortune favors the prepared mind. Every journey holds a meaning beyond the traveler's comprehension. Mistakes are not burdens to carry but stepping stones to elevate us. Realizing your worth leads to a brighter future and the shedding of a dark past. Happiness, as Abraham Lincoln observed, is a choice. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. At some point, it is crucial to distance yourself from fulfilling others' expectations and focus on your own path. The routes to success and failure often run parallel. Staying determined and ending each day with satisfaction can make all the difference. It is never too early to persist. Maturity involves trading some illusions for others, and each decision has the potential to alter your life dramatically. Strive not just for success but for value, as advised by Albert Einstein. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The most poignant words of regret are those reflecting on what might have been. Peace cannot be found by avoiding life's challenges. Instead, let your dreams guide you. Your life story is yours to write and rewrite. Regret and worry are futile in altering the past or controlling the future. As Mark Twain famously said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Time may fly, but you are in control. Honesty is paramount, for if you don't speak the truth, someone else will. Choosing doubt as a life philosophy is as impractical as choosing immobility as a mode of travel. Life's expansion is directly proportional to one's courage, a sentiment echoed by Annaeus Nin. Letting go of certain people is recognizing their role in your past, not your destiny. Courage, like a muscle, strengthens with use. If you abandon your dreams, what remains? We often astonish ourselves when we perform tasks within our capabilities. Aim high to achieve great things, understanding that living for others will never lead to true fulfillment. Sometimes things must fall apart for better things to emerge, encapsulated in the wisdom of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In modern life, where the pace is relentless and the challenges many, Stoic principles provide a beacon of resilience and clarity. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics to navigate your journey, find strength in adversity, and create a life of value and purpose. 5. Your attitude shapes your reality. The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Despite everything, you're still you. You change the world by being yourself. Your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you're willing to do, and your attitude determines how well you do it. You're always stronger and more resourceful than you give yourself credit for. Challenges and adversity are meant to help you know who you are. Storms make your weaknesses apparent but unlock your true strength. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Worrying does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength. With confidence, you have won before you begin. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. You can waste your life drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. No matter how much suffering you went through, you never wanted to let go of those memories. Move forward on your path, as it exists only through your walking. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. Life is not something you own. It's something you participate in. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Raise your sail and begin. Life can only be understood backward, but must be lived forwards. You can have everything, just not all at the same time. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will see further than ever before. What's gone will never come back is what makes life so sweet. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming it. The first step to getting somewhere is deciding you're not going to stay where you are. Be brave enough to stand up for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Change is never painful. Only the resistance to change is painful. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Have you ever noticed how life's challenges often bring out the best in us? Think back to a time when you faced something truly difficult. Maybe it was a tough project at work, a personal loss, or even a global pandemic that turned your world upside down. Remember how you felt at the beginning? Overwhelmed and unsure if you could make it through? But you did. You adapted, you grew stronger, and you found inner reserves of strength and resilience you never knew you had. This is the essence of Stoicism. It's about understanding that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. It's in our reactions that our true power lies. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our attitudes, our actions, we can navigate life's storms with grace and emerge even stronger. Imagine you're at the start of a challenging journey, much like climbing a mountain. At the base, the peak seems impossibly far, but as you take each step, the path becomes clearer and your confidence grows. This journey isn't just about reaching the summit, it's about who you become along the way. You learn perseverance, patience, and the power of a positive mindset. In modern life, we face mountains daily, whether they're personal goals, career aspirations, or overcoming setbacks. By embracing these challenges and seeing them as opportunities for growth, we unlock our potential. So, what can you take away from this? First, recognize that every obstacle is a chance to learn and grow. Instead of wishing for an easier path, wish for the strength to overcome the difficulties you face. Next, remember that your attitude shapes your reality. Approach each day with a mindset of gratitude and determination. Finally, understand that life is a series of moments, and the only thing you truly own is your response to each one. By mastering this response, you can find peace and purpose, no matter what life throws at you. As you reflect on these ideas, consider this. How can you apply the principles of Stoicism to your own life today? What challenges are you facing, and how can you shift your perspective to see them as opportunities? Engage with this thought and share your experiences. Your journey, your insights, and your growth can inspire others. Remember, the end of one journey is just the beginning of another. Embrace it all, and you'll discover the hidden strength within you. 6. Being yourself. Difficulties are meant to rouse, not discourage. The human spirit grows strong through conflict. Finding the lesson behind each adversity will be the most important thing that will help you overcome it. Dreams happen when you're asleep. Hope happens when you daydream. The pain you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. Life isn't about having good cards, but playing a poor hand well. Fear is just an emotion in need of an attitude adjustment. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds aren't in your favor. I've learned not to allow rejection to hurt me. It's not who you think you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn go back into the same box. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. The days are long, but the years are short. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on. When you accept yourself, the whole world accepts you. Get out of the story that's holding you back and step into the new story you are willing to create. At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanations, no regrets. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Be wary of the stories you tell yourself about your current circumstances. A mind filled with negative thoughts leaves no room for positive ones. Strong people have a robust sense of self-worth and self-awareness. They don't need the approval of others. If there was nothing wrong in the world, there would be nothing for us to do. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It's not the mountain we conquer but ourselves. Waiting is painful. Forgetting is painful. But not knowing what to do is the worst kind of suffering. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. I never change. I just become more myself. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Almost all successful people start with two beliefs. The future can be better than the present, and I have the power to make it so. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. You only fail when you stop trying. Adventure might hurt you, but monotony will kill you. Maybe the path that scares you is the one you need to take. Sometimes just moving forward, just surviving, is a superhuman achievement. Now imagine yourself standing at a crossroads in life, feeling overwhelmed by the challenges ahead. It is in these moments of doubt that the philosophy of Stoicism can be a guiding light. Picture the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reminds us that obstacles are not just hindrances, but opportunities for growth. Have you ever faced a difficulty that seemed insurmountable, only to realize later that it was a catalyst for your personal development? Think about how often we allow fear to dictate our actions. Fear, as Seneca noted, is more painful than the thing it fears. What if you could reframe your perception of fear, seeing it not as a barrier, but as a challenge to be met with courage? Reflect on the times you let fear hold you back and how different your life could be if you embraced it instead. The Stoics teach us that our perceptions shape our reality. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, Seneca reminds us. How can you change your narrative to transform your life? 7. The power of acceptance. Consider the power of acceptance and self-compassion. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Have you been too harsh on yourself for past mistakes? Imagine the freedom that comes with forgiving yourself and moving forward. When you accept yourself fully, you open the door to genuine self-improvement and resilience. What stories are you telling yourself that keep you stuck in a cycle of negativity? As you navigate through life, it's essential to remember that the only thing you truly control is your response to what happens. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, wrote Marcus Aurelius. Reflect on how often you worry about things beyond your control, and how shifting your focus to your reactions could bring you peace. How would your life change if you focused on your internal strength rather than external circumstances? Stoicism also teaches us the value of persistence and resilience. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it, Marcus Aurelius advised. This principle encourages us to live with integrity, even when faced with adversity. How often do you compromise your values out of convenience or fear? By staying true to your principles, you build a foundation of inner strength that no external challenge can shake. In moments of hardship, remember that he who has a why to live can bear almost any how, as Friedrich Nietzsche, inspired by Stoic thought, famously stated. What is your why? What purpose drives you forward, even when the road is tough? Identifying your purpose can provide you with the resilience needed to overcome any obstacle. Lastly, consider the fleeting nature of life. Memento mori, remember that you will die, is a Stoic practice that encourages us to live fully in the present, appreciating each moment. How often do you let trivial concerns distract you from what truly matters? By embracing the finite nature of our existence, we can prioritize our time and energy on what genuinely brings us joy and fulfillment. Embracing the teachings of Stoicism can transform the way you approach life's challenges. By seeing obstacles as opportunities, reframing fear, practicing self-compassion, focusing on what you can control, living with integrity, finding your purpose, and appreciating the present moment, you can cultivate a resilient and fulfilling life. What steps will you take today to incorporate these timeless principles into your daily routine? The wisdom of the Stoics is not just an ancient philosophy, but a practical guide for living a more meaningful and empowered life. 8. Your past does not define your future. Picture living a life filled with unfulfilled plans and roads never taken. What if I told you that embracing the unexpected could lead you to the life you've always dreamed of? We must be willing to let go of the life we planned, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. If your current path feels unsatisfying, it's time to forge a new one. Remember, adversity is not a detour, it is an integral part of our journey. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Adversity has a unique power to reveal strengths we never knew we had, strengths that would remain dormant in times of ease. So never lose hope. Storms, no matter how fierce, are temporary. They fortify us and teach us resilience. As Epictetus put it, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Life's most valuable lessons often come from our darkest moments. Don't let yesterday's regrets overshadow today's potential. Someday is not a day of the week. The time to act is now. Your path is unique. Don't follow where it may lead, but go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. As Ralph Waldo Emerson advised, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Taking the first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most crucial. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just focus on the next step. Hard times may have held you back, but they won't last forever. You'll emerge stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to face future challenges. Your past does not define your future. Action might not always bring happiness, but without action, there is no happiness. The lessons learned from failure are invaluable. They are the stepping stones to achieving your goals. Seneca wisely noted, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." It's the sign of an educated mind to entertain a thought without accepting it blindly. The deeds we do for ourselves fade with us, but the impact we make on others remains our legacy. Silence should not be a refuge. Your voice matters. No effort towards attaining something beautiful is ever wasted. The future is a series of present moments. Each moment is a chance to shape the life you desire. Remember, this is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions, as Oliver Wendell Holmes said. Sometimes losing everything is the only way to find your true self. Courage often comes from the most unexpected places. It's not about what you look at, but what you see. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Don't quit when you're tired, quit when you're done. One of the greatest achievements is simply being yourself. You must be present to reach your destination. If you fuel your journey with others' opinions, you'll run out of gas. Carl Jung wisely stated, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." We are not merely products of our past. We hold the power of choice. Waiting until you feel ready is a lifelong postponement. The only limits to our realization of tomorrow are our doubts today. Time is the most desired yet most squandered resource. "Courage is the power to let go of the familiar," said Raymond Lindquist. Always adopt the attitude of a student. Never be too proud to ask questions or too sure to learn something new. Helen Keller believed, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Old ways won't open new doors. To achieve greatly, one must dare to fail greatly." Life presents moments when you must decide whether to turn the page, write a new book, or close it altogether. If your heart is broken, create art from the fragments. Healing comes from confronting and transforming our pain. So, take control of your narrative, and let each moment be a step toward the life you aspire to live. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca reminded us, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Now is the time to prepare and seize the opportunities that lie ahead, crafting a legacy that echoes through the lives you touch. 9. Living fully in the present. Discover the hidden secrets of Stoicism, the timeless philosophy that has shaped the minds of great thinkers throughout history. Imagine understanding the profound insights that could have transformed your younger self, equipping you with the wisdom to navigate life's challenges with serenity and resilience. Picture yourself embracing the concept that there is no way to peace, peace is the way, a reminder that tranquility is found within, not sought externally. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "For every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace." This is a philosophy that calls you to honor your inner self over external reputation, to understand that what truly matters is how you perceive yourself, not how others perceive you. Let's delve deeper into the wisdom of living fully in the present, unencumbered by the past or the future. Henry David Thoreau beautifully stated, "Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it." This echoes the Stoic belief that by immersing ourselves in the now, we can find our own eternity in each moment. Have you ever wondered why so many people miss opportunities while yearning for a different life? Fools stand on their island of opportunities and look toward another land, forgetting that real change happens step by step, right where they are. Reflect on this. Life is too short to waste on those who don't respect, appreciate, or value you. Consider the resilience within you, often compared to bamboo, which is much more flexible than it appears. This resilience helps you find yourself even in the midst of chaos, turning adversity into strength. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at, guiding you through the journey of self-improvement. Where there's ruin, there's hope for a treasure, reminding us that even in our lowest moments, there lies potential for growth and discovery. Think about the metaphor of the mind as a fire to be kindled, not a vessel to be filled. It's a call to ignite your inner passion and curiosity. Marcus Aurelius, a famed Stoic philosopher, once said, "The mind is a fire to be kindled, not a vessel to be filled." This fire inside you can burn brighter than any external adversity, leading you through the toughest times. Our wounds often become the openings to the best and most beautiful parts of us, showing that adversity can reveal our true strength and character. Are your dreams big enough to scare you? If not, they might not be pushing you to your fullest potential. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Growth and change are inherently painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. It's about the effort you bring every day, because that's where true transformation happens. We often don't realize our own strength until we are forced to bring it forth, uncovering a resilience we never knew we had. You hold the reins of your own happiness. You don't need permission from anyone else to be happy. Focus more on your character than your reputation, because your character defines who you really are, while your reputation is merely what others perceive. The biggest battles we fight are often within our own minds. As Aldous Huxley said, "Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you." This philosophy teaches us that it's not our circumstances that shape us, but our reactions to them. Consider this: what you whisper to yourself holds more power than what you say out loud. Worrying, like a rocking chair, gives you something to do but gets you nowhere. You can't change others, but you can inspire change in them by being a living example of transformation. The most authentic thing about us is our capacity to create, overcome, endure, transform, and love. This capacity makes us greater than our suffering, showing that pain and happiness are two sides of the same coin. Imagine letting the pursuit of self-improvement keep you so busy that you have no time to criticize others. Sometimes the place you're used to is not where you belong, and moving forward might be necessary even if you're on the right track. Will Rogers famously noted, "Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there." It often takes an overwhelming breakdown to achieve an undeniable breakthrough, reinforcing that it's our reaction to adversity, not the adversity itself, that shapes our life story. As you reflect on these insights, ask yourself, how can you apply these principles to your life today? How can you embrace the present moment, nurture your inner fire, and let go of what others think? By pondering these questions, you open a dialogue with yourself and begin the journey of integrating Stoic wisdom into your everyday life, creating a foundation of peace, resilience, and purpose. 10. Believing in yourself. Never let your moral sense prevent you from doing what's right. Life is full of challenges, and it's through these experiences that we learn and grow. By facing difficulties head-on, we gain a deeper appreciation for the simpler, more peaceful moments. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes, and resisting them only leads to sorrow. Embrace reality as it is and let things flow naturally. Remember, failure is not the end, but merely a stepping stone. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward, for all we have to decide is what to do with the time given to us. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor can a person be perfected without trials. Just like a clock that keeps ticking forward, we must continue to move ahead, regardless of the obstacles. Time spent doing what you love is never wasted, and you must actively seek out the moments that matter. Believing in yourself, even when it seems impossible, is a miracle in itself. Our lives are shaped by the opportunities we take and even those we miss. Every obstacle we encounter is an opportunity for growth, leading us to the best views after the hardest climbs. It may seem impossible until it's done, but persistence is key. Share your courage with others, but keep your fears private. Your competition is not others, but the person you see in the mirror. Embrace change, even if it's uncomfortable, for it is often accompanied by great rewards. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Prepare for tomorrow by doing your best today and don't waste time on futile efforts. Remember, you become what you believe. Time is a construct, and saying, "I don't have time," is simply an excuse. Dreams make life interesting, and we must believe we are destined for greatness. Both prosperity and adversity come with their own set of challenges and comforts. Sometimes difficulties arise not because we are wrong, but because we are doing something right. It is better to fail with originality than to succeed by imitation. Taking no risks means gaining nothing in return. The only true prison is fear, and true freedom lies in conquering that fear. We are never truly broken beyond repair, and hope always exists. When comparing real-life sorrows to the pleasures of our dreams, we might prefer to live in our imaginations. Yet history will be kind to those who strive to right it. Success is a gradual process, achieved by small daily improvements. Pain and resistance often coexist, and we may need to fight battles more than once to win. Imagine being a young professional facing a challenging project at work. The stress feels overwhelming, and the fear of failure looms large. But it's through this trial that you find strength you didn't know you had. Each small victory along the way builds your confidence, and even setbacks provide valuable lessons. By the project's end, not only have you completed a daunting task, but you've also grown tremendously as a person. This journey exemplifies the Stoic belief that we are shaped by our challenges, and that embracing them with resilience and courage leads to profound personal growth. Consider this. What challenges are you facing right now, and how can you view them as opportunities for growth? How can you shift your perspective to see obstacles as steps towards your best self? Engage with these questions and let them guide your journey towards embracing Stoic wisdom in your daily life. The lesson here is clear. By welcoming life's natural changes and learning from every experience, you can achieve personal growth and fulfillment. 11. Don't worry about what others think. Think of waking up each day with a sense of purpose, unburdened by the opinions of others. The unhappiest people are those who live in constant worry about what others think, allowing external validation to dictate their self-worth. "A problem is a chance for you to do your best," said Duke Ellington. In life, challenges aren't pitfalls but opportunities for growth. Failing doesn't signify the end. It merely indicates a moment to recalibrate and try again. It's in perseverance that true strength lies. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Embrace each moment, for wishing away your days in anticipation of better ones squanders the precious present. Remember, every day, good or bad, contributes to our growth. Good days bring joy, while bad days offer invaluable experience. Life itself is a luxury, one that demands payment in the form of resilience and gratitude. By confronting our fears, we dismantle the barriers that seem insurmountable, revealing a reality less daunting than our minds made it out to be. "He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive," wrote Seneca, emphasizing the futility of fear. Engage in actions today that your future self will thank you for, recognizing that while we can delay, time relentlessly marches on. Adapting to life's ever-changing circumstances is an art form, a constant process of adjustment and realignment. The transient nature of life is what makes it precious, reminding us that our scars from suffering shape us into resilient beings. In the face of adversity, focus on what you have and what you can achieve with it. Never lower your gaze in defeat. Meet the world with a lifted chin and unyielding spirit. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Echoes an ancient wisdom of resilience and adaptability. Live as though failure is not an option, embracing the present as the true gift it is. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. another gem from Seneca, illustrates that success is often about readiness and seizing the moment. As you navigate through life, keep in mind that it's not meant to be taken too seriously. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive, quipped Elbert Hubbard, highlighting the importance of finding joy and humor in our journey. Our dreams and aspirations are fertile grounds for opportunities, nurtured by the confidence we build in our bodies, minds, and spirits. True strength emerges not from our capabilities, but from overcoming the hurdles we once deemed insurmountable. The path to success is fraught with distractions, tempting us to pause or give up. However, it is our unique traits that make us truly attractive and valuable. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Pain and heartbreak, though difficult, forge stronger, wiser individuals. Thank your past for its lessons, as it sets the foundation for a brighter future. It's often said, most people spend more time and energy going around problems than trying to solve them. Directly facing our challenges often leads to more effective and quicker resolutions. Absorb what is beneficial, discard what isn't, and add your unique touch to everything you do. Just as the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, significant changes often follow our darkest times. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to substantial achievements. Building bridges instead of walls fosters connections and understanding. You don't have to be better than everyone else. Strive to be better than you ever imagined you could be. Your past does not define you. It just gives you the starting point of who you are going to be. A poignant reminder that we are constantly evolving, shaped but not confined by our history. In modern life, these timeless Stoic principles offer a blueprint for navigating challenges with grace and resilience. As you go about your day, carry these insights with you. Let them guide your actions and thoughts, helping you become not just a passive observer, but an active participant in your own life. Each moment is an opportunity to apply these lessons, to grow, and to thrive. So, embrace the present, face your fears, and live a life of purpose and contentment. 12. Improving yourself. When I think about the hidden secrets of Stoicism that I wish I had known when I was younger, it's like unraveling a tapestry of wisdom that could have transformed my life much sooner. Picture this. There are moments in life that slip through our fingers unnoticed until they become cherished memories. As Dr. Seuss once said, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. In the journey of life, success does not come before work. In fact, the only place you'll find success before work is in the dictionary. When you're faced with choices, remember that making any decision, even the wrong one, is often better than making none at all. And when you feel the need to shout, take a step back and improve your argument instead. This advice from Desmond Tutu rings true. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Life is a series of defeats and triumphs, but the key is to never let defeat define you. Maya Angelou wisely noted, "We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated." Your circumstances do not define who you are. It's your decisions that shape your destiny. The truth, elusive as it may be, is not for everyone, but only for those who seek it with unwavering resolve. One of the first duties of any individual is to think independently, and in the pursuit of success, seize opportunities with the same vigor as you would draw conclusions. Transformation begins with action. While you cannot change who you inherently are, you can certainly change what you do. Embrace resilience, knowing that the power to rise lies within you alone. Wisdom is a blend of intellectual thought and heartfelt understanding. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Our anxiety does not come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it." Remember, you are your greatest asset. Start with what's necessary, then move on to what's possible, and soon you'll find yourself accomplishing the impossible. The world you dream of is within your reach, real, attainable, and yours for the taking. To achieve any worthwhile goal, dedicate the necessary time each day. Wayne Gretzky famously said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Don't let the weight of yesterday consume today." Martin Luther King Jr. taught us to accept finite disappointment but never lose infinite hope. Letting go of stress is crucial because control is often an illusion. Opportunities are not given, they are created. You'll endure tough days, but they make the best days worth fighting for. Life is a race against time, so enjoy it. Desire is the starting point of all achievements. If something is wrong, address it immediately, but avoid the futile habit of worrying. Worrying changes nothing. To avoid mediocrity, take risks. Challenges are blessings in disguise, urging you to find a new equilibrium. Embrace them and adapt. Remember, it's usually the last key that unlocks the door. Even our problems are transient in this ever-changing world. Achieving greatness requires action, dreams, plans, and belief. Climb life's mountains to gain perspective, not for the admiration of others. The greatest mistake you can make is fearing mistakes. Work hard in silence and let your success speak for itself. Fear grows in idleness. It is overcome by action. Persistence is unbeatable. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. As Abraham Lincoln said, "Your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other." Improving yourself improves everything around you. If something truly matters to you, find a way to make it happen, not an excuse. No matter how much you strive to better yourself, there will always be naysayers. What you cultivate within will inevitably shape your external reality. Today is unique and fleeting. Make it count. Don't be afraid to trade the good for the great. Reflecting on regret only looks back. Worrying looks around, but faith looks up. So, ask yourself, what hidden potential lies within you waiting to be unlocked by a shift in perspective? How can you start applying these Stoic principles today to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and resilience? Reflect on these questions and let them guide you on a path to a more fulfilling and serene life. 13. Always give your best effort. Have you ever wondered what hidden secrets lie within the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, and how they could have transformed your life if only you'd discovered them sooner? Now, I invite you on a journey to unearth these secrets, which hold the power to reshape your existence and align you with a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let's delve into other timeless insights of Stoicism and explore what I wish I knew when I was younger, unveiling profound lessons that remain deeply relevant in our fast-paced modern world. Passion isn't discovered by playing it safe or settling for a life less than what you're capable of living. It's when you challenge yourself, step out of your comfort zone, and push your boundaries that you find what truly ignites your spirit. Those who bring sunshine to the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves, reminds us that in lifting others, we also elevate ourselves. Remember, failure isn't a setback, but rather the seasoning that gives success its flavor. Only when we are lost do we begin to truly understand ourselves, and motivation might spark the journey. But it's the cultivation of habits that will see you through. As the great Marcus Aurelius noted, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Always give your best effort, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Your mind will provide answers if you learn to relax and be patient. The most significant accomplishments in the world are often achieved by those who keep striving, even when hope seems distant. Only you can decide whether your future mirrors your past. The best way to escape difficulties is to face them head-on. Lighting a lamp for someone else will also illuminate your own path, and doing what you do best with happiness places you ahead of most people. As the Stoic wisdom goes, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Progress is born outside the comfort zone. There is but one way to avoid criticism: do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Your mind is a powerful instrument. When filled with positive thoughts, your life begins to change. True change doesn't come from fighting the old, but from building the new. Dreams remain dreams without hard work. If you overthink, you'll never start. Don't wait for the end goal to feel pride. Take pride in each step. If everything seems under control, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Deciding to act is the toughest part. The rest is sheer perseverance. Life is tough, but undeniably beautiful, a sentiment echoed by Seneca, who said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." The question isn't who will allow you, but who will dare stop you. Mistakes are the price of trying something new. Each failure is a lesson in disguise. Without the willingness to fail, you aren't ready for success. Over the years, I've learned that fear diminishes with firm decisions. Without sacrifice, your desires become the sacrifice. Pain is merely weakness leaving the body. You never lose your strength. Sometimes you just need a reminder. The fears you don't face become your limits. Only doing what you can do keeps you from becoming more. The past is but a memory. The future is in your hands. As a sword is forged in fire, so are you shaped by your trials. Many fail just before the breakthrough, unaware of their proximity to success. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. The hardest days are the ones that shape you into who you're meant to be. The work you avoid holds the magic you seek. Remember, the day you plant the seeds is not the day you eat the fruit. You've survived every bad day so far. Pain indicates that you're alive and capable of growth. Your future self will thank you for the perseverance you show today. Winners have failed more often than losers have tried. Weakness isn't the problem. It's the weak mindset that refuses to change. Embrace the teachings of the Stoics, such as Seneca's wisdom. He who is brave is free. By applying these timeless principles, you can navigate life's ebbs and flows with a serene mind and resilient spirit, discovering that true strength and tranquility lie within your own control. In the face of modern challenges, these ancient lessons guide us toward a life of greater fulfillment. Embrace the journey of self-discovery, continually strive for excellence, and remember that each obstacle is an opportunity to grow. By internalizing these Stoic principles, you'll not only improve your own life, but also inspire those around you to seek wisdom and resilience. So let's take these lessons to heart and embark on a path of enlightened living, where each moment becomes a stepping stone to a more purposeful and balanced existence. As we reach the end of our journey today, I hope the insights shared about the hidden secrets of Stoicism and the lessons I wish I knew when I was younger resonate deeply with you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, embrace change, and find strength in adversity. These principles have the power to transform our lives, providing us with the mental fortitude to navigate life's challenges with grace and calm. Reflecting on the teachings of Stoic philosophy, it's evident that these ancient principles are more relevant than ever in our modern lives. From Marcus Aurelius' Meditations on the Nature of Existence to Epictetus's discourses on the power of inner freedom, Stoicism offers us timeless wisdom to lead a more balanced and harmonious life. By internalizing these teachings, we can learn to detach from the chaos around us and find peace within. As you contemplate these lessons, consider how you can incorporate them into your daily life. Start by practicing mindfulness and self-reflection. Take a moment each day to review your actions, thoughts, and emotions. Ask yourself how you can apply Stoic principles to improve your responses to life's challenges. Over time, these small changes will accumulate, leading to profound personal growth and a more resilient mindset. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. By doing so, you support our mission to spread the wisdom of Stoicism and help more people lead fulfilling lives. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. We have a wealth of content planned, designed to deepen your understanding of Stoic philosophy and provide practical guidance for everyday living. Together, let's continue this enlightening journey towards living a more fulfilling and Stoic life. The path of Stoicism is not always easy, but with perseverance and dedication, we can unlock the hidden potential within ourselves and achieve true serenity. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. By embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we can transform our lives and navigate the complexities of the modern world with grace and resilience. The lessons we've discussed today are just the beginning. There is so much more to discover, and I look forward to exploring these concepts with you in future videos. Until then, stay strong, stay serene, and remember to live each day with purpose and virtue.